Easy little send-off out into the corner there for SSG. They have been not necessarily boxed in, but haven't quite been able to get that transition out they've been looking for. They tried it again. Naopo and Rise both send them back home. Pass down to Naopo, denied, but Atomic's played an incredible third man. Very patient. Just continues to get bumped off of this ball, though, from SSG. They are trying for the aggressive game.
Oh, bump.
Maybe the early cheat up.
Oh.
It is enough, and I was saying the aggressive game might have to be the answer here, and it is.
This is what Spacestation do online. It's what at times they've been too scared to do on LAN. Just leave someone upfield, looking for those bumps. But that one was perfect. Scribbles knew if he could just get that on target.
Lets it get handoff to reveal, means SSG get their shot opportunity. Transition cut off in the mid, which I expect Twisted Minds to do a lot here. They almost get it. They will reveal, no boost on the back end. A little bit of a catch out.
Yeah, it was that demo. Atomic catches Scribbles as they all push up towards the midfield. It looks like Reveal didn't think he could get a good 50 there, but really it was the only play. He's never going to get back to save a shot. So surprised that he didn't throw himself at that one and just hope the ball bounces somewhere safe.
SSG definitely a contender in this game so far. Off the kickoff though.
Okay.
Scribbles is going to find it.
Look at the energy from Scribbles as well. That's not the first time. It's actually multiple times. We've seen that kickoff going right into the sidewalls. And Spacestation have the follow-up. They've got the off-the-ball pressure. They've got the shot. It's been end-to-end. Now Rise with the mind game. Leaves it for Naipo behind him. Where's Atomic? Decides not to move in the play. His Rise rotation pack wasn't the fastest. Now Rise with the bump in front of the play. Naipo's there to finish it. And this series is starting to get physical.
And that's pretty much going to be the name of the game for the rest of this series is what I expect. Just right over and under though. But yeah, once those demos started coming out from SSG.
That's why we see that more hesitant third man commit out of Twisted Minds.
SSG's going to try and work with what they got. A reset on the floor. And a miss. Napo's going to try and get the 1v1. He doesn't know that Gopher doesn't have any boost, and neither does Scribbles. Everybody on the back end of SSG was low or dry, and they still managed to transition out to the backboard.
Oh! It's Gopher. Pops it up for himself. And then he's got the free play double, but it's past two. No one able to contest the backboard, and he drills it home.
Big clear for SSG. Reveal already up off the sidewall, makes the center. It's red, but not this one. I think this is going in.
Now that is a huge moment in the series. Reveal forces the ball mid. It 50s into the ceiling, and look at the confidence for Gopher getting aggressive. You're not double committing badly. You know, sometimes you see two Spacestation players go, but they're making a good play of it. Somebody's getting a good touch on the ball whenever they do have to. It's going to be awkward for Twisted Minds to outplay multiple. Oh, that's a chance. Rise to the backboard. Atomic likewise. Naipo able to commit in time. It's gone through. But barely with the 50-50.
This started, and you could peep the confusion that was going on in the field. I think it might have been Gopher in the side. It started with the backflip after he missed the boost, and you could just see that they're trying to full commit too at this point. We're trying to go for those bumps in net onto SSG. Instead, it's just not connecting in any way, and it's getting a little risky. A couple of those big clears from SSG might turn into a goal at some point. Demo on the transition out. Maybe the bump allows it in, and SSG goes too.
SSG with the quick follow-ups. They're just first to the scene, and look at Naipo trying to turn back to the goal to get a save here. He can't. He couldn't get away back towards the net. The reason he's left the net is because he saw the attacker in the area. But if they just keep on putting shots on, eventually they're going to go in.
I love this very heavy aggressive game, but Twisted Minds is definitely going to match their energy at some point. They will right here. Scribbles' touch, and the demo opens up the shot. I mean, you had a little time. Scribbles should have hit back on that, but
into the play. Reveal. Infield to Gopher, who's missed his touch. Rise looks like he wasn't completely ready for that one. A lot of boost being used to just take control. Spacestation stay aggressive. Spacestation keep putting shots on net. That's another one. Kofer with a redirect upfield. Twisted Minds had no one in position.
Twisted Minds gotta really loop it in at this point. This is the second time we've seen them catch themselves just a little bit too far, but this time SSG completely makes use of the situation into their favor.
They fought back with the demos, Twisted Minds, but Spacestation are undeterred. They continue to focus on them at every part of the match, every part of the pitch.
Twisted Minds have not been able to really get out of their own half almost at all. Almost Reveal sends this one back. The third follow-up's gonna go through. SSG full commit onto this play there, especially after the second attempt. You can see him. There he is. Kofer.
It's awkward, honestly, from Twisted Minds.
A lack of trust, maybe on the end of Twisted Minds, like you were making mention to defensively. We got to see the last chance opportunity, but off the kickoff. Low enough on the goal line, but Rise keeps it out.
Yeah, good save there by Rise. Well, it's the main thing Twisted Minds are looking to finish. Oh, what a demo. Oh, just a split second before the defender could get a touch on this. Rise demos him. That's just the knock mid, and then look at Reveal. He was going to get goal side of this. Disappears right before the ball touches him. They didn't give me time to say that. You know, Twisted Minds are going to try to control the ball more. Down.
Hopefully not going to get boxed in their own half again, but those bumps are coming out towards the goal line from SSG.
Yeah, it's always a big talking point. Oh, what a touch. Oh, that's disgusting from Atomic. Just the softest of touches to redirect the ball bottom left. That was a necessary touch as well. That's currently not on target. And now it is in off the post. 2-0.
Actually so clean right there. Commits on a couple of those saves in the back line, which is making me very nervous for them.
Chance
opportunity for Reveal. You saw him floating in the air on this one. Crazy angle though to be able to get enough power. I don't know who is back on defense on this one. Atomic already committed off the sidewall.
And just a great shot from Reveal, and once more.
SSG doesn't full commit onto it, and there was a brief moment of an open net. Now they got to race back. Nalpo gets this one taken away from him. Kofer on his lonesome. SSG playing this one a little bit safer this time. Don't want to risk it in the next 35. Big clear. Send Scribbles running back.
Oh, what a read. Nalpo managed to get a jump off the ceiling to block it. Still had his flip to block it again. But no follow-up again as the ball goes safely in the back corner. That's just 2 back for Twisted Minds. It's just 1 back for Twisted Minds, but it's Rise, and he does have control.
Slightly low boost, 9 seconds on the clock. SSG got to make that.
Plenty chances, plenty territory, plenty possession again for Spacestation Gaming after trailing by 2, but none of it's resulted in goals. None of their demos have been timely enough to give themselves a free shot. Can Kofer set them up here? Reset. There's the bump as well. And Kofer's massive for Spacestation.
They're gonna do it best here. Games 1 and 2, it was the heavy demo plays, but now the bump shots are coming into the equation.
That was premeditated as well.
Oh,
Going for a reset under the ball so you can flip in front of it. It's just so hard to stop when it's done that well.
Right now, SSG, not once but twice, have had those double commits on a couple of those saves in the back line, which is making me very nervous for them.
Chance
opportunity for Reveal. You saw him floating in the air on this one. Crazy angle though to be able to get enough power. I don't know who is back on defense on this one. Atomic already committed off the sidewall.
And just a great shot from Reveal, and once more.
SSG trying to hold on to possession of this ball. The shot just off the upper 90 there. SSG getting closer and closer with every attempt. Atomic's going to play it forward. Big touch there from Kofer.
Yeah, they had to bail in the attack there. Spacestation would have loved to keep it going, but it was the attack's boost who ran out, so they had to just leave it for a second. And Twisted Mind now looking for the backboard. Reads the miss and scores! You cannot miss the ball when Naupo's up in the air, because he is hitting that every single time.
Every time Naupo has been given some sort of space, if you make any form of a mistake, that ball is definitely finding its way into the back of your net. Twisted Minds now 1 foot on the road to reverse the race to this one. Atomic has definitely been way more involved than we've seen, at least in games 1. which is a really good sign for this Twisted Mind roster. They are still down. Match point is held to SSG. Demo on the back line. Rise isn't going to go for this ball, but Twisted Minds are playing the aggressive game for that shot, and they'll earn it.
It's two teams who are willing to go back and forth with the demo plays. Rise with a quick conversion. Once those train demos landed, 4 assists in 3 games, no goals for himself in games 1 and 2, and now he's scored the only goal. Oh, wow, follow-up from Naupo there. Could have just been a dunk, but I don't think he expected the goalie to just stop the goal on the goal line. He tries now to go for that dunk at the end of his air dribble, but Spacestation keep it out. Twisted Minds are far from the finish line, and although there's not much to play for here. Oh, that's a huge chance, and Kofor puts it in. I thought that was going to be a defensive stand that wouldn't be too hard, but Reveal baited Atomic into hitting the ball, and it bounces middle.
I was in the same boat where I thought, okay, somebody's definitely got to go on it, but as soon as you saw Reveal committing to just bumping and throwing himself into the net onto those players, it did get a little questionable. Back into it, a redirect denied, a clear out into the mid.
And here's me thinking of that, maybe not a lot to play for in the first chance, but SSG could build an attack. Oh, there it is again, it's Kofor. They're scoring so quickly after they get the ball in the back corner. Rise gets heavy dunked on, and look at Kofor pouncing on the action.
Even when the passes aren't like super intentional one to each other, they're always in a position to follow up any touch that comes off of their teammate's card. That was a great example of an SSG have a lead now in game 4.
Naupo's trying to do so much right now for the team. 50s it back to Rise, who doesn't have a lot of boost. Naupo not on the same page there. Rise is trying to pass to him. He was trying to bump the goalie. Can Atomic work some magic for Twisted Minds? They need someone to step up big here, but it's Kofor again for Spacestation.
They're all low boosts. You gotta hold on for the last few moments. Bump off the ball, still in play. Here comes Atomic. The shot to the corner. This one's still on it. The pass. Atomic is down. SSG have knocked Twisted Minds out of EWC.